Well, we want to welcome you today to All Things Apostolic. We're glad that you're here with us, with Dr. Johnny King and with Pastor Zach Wells. The reason we are all together is we're pretty excited about Challenge Week, National Challenge Week, the first National Challenge Week. And it's going to be September the 20th, 21st, 22nd in Birmingham, Alabama, at the church pastored by Brother Stephen Collins. So we want to welcome you to it. Now, there's three entities working together on this. Really, the Youth Council of the Worldwide Pentecostal Fellowship is the lead. And here's how I look at it. Now, I don't know exactly how these brethren will look at it. They can tell you here in just a second. But I look at it as the Youth Council has tools in its toolbox. And two of its tools, it has numerous other tools, but two of its tools are Hope Corps and Wilson University. They don't only deal with young people, but the primary audience is by far the majority is young people. So, so the Youth Council, in our opinion, our way of seeing this is just utilizing the tools at hand, and we are happy to be utilized to do this. So, Dr. King, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the Hope Corps graduation and how this came about, and just whatever you feel.
Well, Hope Corps graduation has always been either at Peak or Summit before one of the evening services. And of course, we appreciate the graciousness of the Youth Council and of the Executive Council and Global Missions Council in allowing us to be part of their services. However, Hope Corps has grown now since its beginning in 2009. There have been over 2,500 people register for Hope Corps. And it's growing continually, and we're having larger numbers of graduates. It was difficult to squeeze a graduation into a few moments before a service and really honor these people the way they should be honored. And so we're happy to have the opportunity at National Challenge Week to have a more focused effort on Hope Corps graduation. That's what we're excited about being part of. Not only the graduation at Hope Corps, followed by a grand gala, but there are going to be breakout sessions during the day that are taught concurrently by the Youth Council, Wilson University, and Hope Corps. Some of them dealing with, for instance, BAM or business as mission, and other things that Hope Corps students and alumni and anybody interested in Hope Corps would be interested in. So we're really excited to work together with Wilson University and with the North American Youth Development Team and have this first ever National Challenge Week.
All right. And Pastor Wells is the chairman of the Youth Council of the Worldwide Pentecostal Fellowship. In fact, we are at Summit right now. The WPF Summit, held every year in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We're here right now. We're actually here early in the morning before hardly anybody else is here. Very early, very early in the morning. Yeah. So Pastor Wells, utter some words of wisdom.
We're excited. We're excited about Challenge Week. Most of the events that we do across the country for young people involve youth workers taking young people to these events. And so National Challenge Week is kind of designed, obviously the driving primary reason that we needed Challenge Week is to facilitate a better Hope Corps graduation, and I think it's going to be incredible. So if you're a part of Hope Corps that's graduating this year, this is going to be the best graduation ever. And if you're a Hope Corps alumni, you ought to come and see what's going on. but also during the day, beginning Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. We're going to have breakout sessions with all three of the entities. And this is a place where youth workers can come and network with other youth workers in a developmental training system setting, and then also a networking setting. You get to know each other, you trade ideas, you trade secrets, you trade things that you're doing that are working, things that are doing you're not working. But that's our aim. Also tagged into that is a young minister's development training in those sessions. I'm going to do one session on that for sure one day, I think Friday, and then which is kind of an extension of what we do at Peak with the young ministers session. We're going to have 7 sessions to kind of flesh a lot of stuff out. So if you're a young minister or if you're a youth worker, come be a part of this. It's going to be an incredible time. The networking aspect of this is worth everything we're doing, of being able to come together and accomplish the work of God. There's nothing like what God's doing in the kingdom, and I'm excited about this week. I'm excited about Challenge Week, and I think it's going to be a great. Everything's experimental this year. It's all brand new, so we're excited about it. So.
Well, I would like to just address the Hope Corps alumni for just a moment. Even those of you who have done classes but never finished with your ITW, which we definitely encourage you to do, even if it's been several years since you finished the class.
There's 425 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a big bunch. And some of you may not even know that you're still welcome to do the ITW. The ITW is I can't describe it, the power of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you fellow minister leaders, pastors, bishops out there that have young people in your church that have done part of this, I encourage you to have them finish it. If you've already finished it all, you really need to come. Hope Corps has got some incredible things for you. Wilson University has stuff on a level that you don't find elsewhere, theologically and so forth. It's all deeply apostolic and taught by competent people, and the Youth Council has just things that are vital to the growth of the apostolic movement. And really, that's kind of what's going on here. This is for what we're really about, is we are for the preservation and advancement of the apostolic movement, not an organization, but the movement. And of course, we're part of the WPF, but we want anybody and everybody that will come to be a part of this. This is really a big deal. And part of the big deal is fun. The Grand Gala. Dr. King, you want to just talk about that a little bit?
Before I do, National Challenge Week is also going to be the site of the Wilson University graduation. So students that are graduating this term at Wilson University will walk during Challenge Week. Is that right?
That's correct. That is correct.
And then the graduation, so the graduation ceremony for Hope Corps and for Wilson University will be followed by a grand gala. We've got an off-site venue where they're providing valet parking and a sit-down meal that's going to be served to us. It's going to be top-notch, very good, high-quality food, great fun and fellowship. I think there's going to be some recognition and awards given. So we're looking forward to a wonderful time at the entire week. The messages, the sermons, the guys that are going to be preaching, Brother Wells, Brother Kenny Godare, other speakers during the daytime and so
Collins.
We're just going to have a wonderful time.
Yes, the Grand Gala, I just want to add to that. There is some exciting things happening there. There is a Hall of Faith inductee this year that will be inducted, a past great apostolic leader will be recognized. We're putting together the Hall of Faith to have something to show the next generation and even this generation some of the most profound leaders you can imagine that people in our day don't even know anything about. We're also going to have a panel that's very interesting. Dr. King is on this panel, and as is Pastor Wells, a discussion about the future of the apostolic movement. What a tremendously pertinent subject. And so you're going to want to be a part of that. Friday night is going to be a big wrap up. And we have a special speaker on Friday night.
Yeah.
Now, on Thursday morning, Friday morning, there are what's called a plenary session. Some of them are calling it a general session, where Dr. Goder is going to address, or Pastor Goder, Executive Council Chairman of the WPF, is going to address us on Thursday morning. And Friday morning, Stephen Collins is going to address us. And then on Friday night, we have the privilege of having a great preacher, a great man of God named Pastor Zach Wells.
Yeah.
He's every bit of that and more. Talk to us again.
We're excited about that last night. That is going to be a church service. The main thrust of that will be to leave there, to go back, to do the work of God, obviously, that you're already all doing, do it better. But it's going to be a great service there at New Life in Birmingham on Friday night, and going to be a good time. I'm excited about it.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about it. So if you're not registered, you need to register today. Be there.
Absolutely. You can register online at something. What can we register at? Okay.
Challengeweek.com.
Challengeweek.com. Challenge WK.com. Can we say it together? ChallengeWK.com. Oh, good job. We can't sing, so we do that. But anyway, we're glad you're with us today. Remember this, you want to put this on your calendar and you don't want to miss it. God bless you.